How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video. We have one here from Hobby Master in the 172 Air Power series. Of course, we're getting our swing wing action on, of course, and we have a F-111. Well, to be more precise, we have an EF-111, a Raven, of course, and this one is from the 429th Electronic Combat Squadron, the Black Falcons, and the EF-111, of course, was the electronic warfare version of the F-111, and it was nicknamed the Sparkvark, and these were introduced into the United States Air Force in 1983 and would be retired in 1998. 42 of these specialised aircraft were built, of course, and this particular aircraft is from the 429th ECS, as I said, during Operation Provide Comfort in 1991 and Operation Southern Watch in 1992 during the Gulf War in Iraq. Flying operations enforcing the Iraqi no-fly zones, the 429th ECS would be deactivated in 1998 and was also the first unit to fly these EF-111s and would also be the last. We will check this awesome looking aircraft out. Oh, look at that. Don't we love an F-111 or EF-111? These look fantastic, and another awesome looking one here by Hobby Master. It does have the usual details in the flap, but we've got to get this Raven out and check it out for ourselves. So we'll get this box open and come right back. Alrighty, with this Raven out of the box, it does come with the normal Hobby Master stand. I did buy this brand new off a seller on eBay for $110. Oh, I did get a bargain with this one. I finally had a win, and there's a little packet of fuel tanks there. And we will get our hands on this Sparky right now. Let's get Sparkvark out and have a little look. So it does come with the usual couple of pilot figures and some canopy options, of course, and some gear down options, of course, which we all love. We will get this. I hate doing this. I really hate getting these things out of the packet, I'll tell you that much. It is so stressful. But let's have a look at this beast. Beautiful. Wow, that is absolutely awesome. Check out the tail. There is a Black Falcon sitting there. Beautiful. That does come up absolutely wonderful. Got some fantastic detail, the typical Hobby Master standards, of course. It's got some great panel lines. That looks absolutely awesome. It's got some great detail. Jesus. Let's turn this Raven around. See how awkward I can make this. There's a few little bits sticking out here and there. Check out that. Strong arm tactics. Oh, Batman.
I'm Batman.
That is cool. Yep, definitely nice looking bird, this one. Absolutely great. Oh, we better check the important part. Swing wing. Yep, this will be me for the next 10 minutes. We'll just turn the camera off and I'm just going to sit here and do this for the next 10 minutes. Nah, that is awesome. Smooth, glides beautifully, wonderful. Now this is an absolutely great looking model. Fantastic. Well, how about we turn it over and have a little look underneath? Beautiful. Does have some great detail underneath. Of course, that's where all your landing gear options will be if you have gear down or gear up, and some ordnance on the swing wings there. It's got some little holes there for your ordnance to go on there. Oh, well, we've got it turned over. What we'll do is we'll do the usual. We'll kit this out with some landing gear options and come right back. All right, for you guys that like to see your aircraft in flight, we will tackle you first. So here it is, all set up in flight. Very straightforward. Put the nose wheel gear bay doors there. It's just one piece, bang, straight in there, and one piece, bang, straight in there. And that is a job done for in flight. Of course, you put your tanks on there. They just drop straight in the holes. No stress whatsoever. And so they move really nicely. So if you're doing your swing wing options, and you can turn these to face the right, direction for the geometry, and that is, they're not going to drop off. So bang, that's how it's done. That's how a manufacturer should make their models. to go together nicely like that, and to be able to move without any drama and have the ordnance move without any issue as well. And that is perfect. No dramas whatsoever. Geez, it's not that hard, is it? But I reckon it does come up a treat though. And of course, you stand, what we'll do is we'll chuck this on the stand. It does come with a larger cradle stand, of course, and that goes straight in there. And of course, it does touch the paintwork a little bit. So if you're a little bit finicky about that, maybe put some tape or something on top of the edges of those, you know, the bracket on the stand. And there it does sit on the stand, of course. It is a heavy-ish, large type of aircraft, of course. So it does, you know, it does have a little bit of the wobble factor to it on that stand. But look, that's as it sits in flight, of course. And, you know, if you like yours in flight, that's how you're going to be displaying yours. And of course, you'd probably chuck some pilot figures in if you want to use those pilot figures that do come with it. But of course, this is not how I like to look at mine. I like to check mine out gear down. So what we'll do is we'll fit this out with some landing gear and come right back. So let's go do that now. Whew. All right, here we have this beautiful looking Raven set up in gear down. Straightforward, there is a module just for the nose wheel that drops straight in. The wheel does move. And then you have your piece that you put in front of your main landing gear. These wheels do roll. They're a little bit stiff, it's new. And you drop a module piece in behind that there. And that is job done, of course. And, you know, this does look superb. I'm just going to play with that swing wing again because I like to do that. Because that's just me. We'll turn this over. I did put the open cockpit in for your viewing pleasure, of course, so you can check some inside details. It is a straightforward process. You just pop that old canopy off and put this open canopy on. So that does look fantastic. And of course, if you like Batman, you're going to love this one as well. So I reckon this does set up really nice. It does look beautiful. This is an absolute killer die-cast model, and I reckon it's a great one. And if you're into EF-111s, you need to get yourself an EF-111. This is a must-have. And, you know, whether it's this one or another Hobby Master release, they do some fantastic EF-111s for sure. We will put this on the deck, and we'll wind this video up. Beautiful. So once again, this is the EF-111A Raven from the 429th Electronic Combat Squadron, the Black Falcons. And I reckon this one is very nice, and these are quite large, and I reckon it is a fantastic looking model, and you will not be disappointed about getting your hands on one of these. So as per usual, if you enjoy looking at this, give us one of those. And of course, if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do that as well. Everyone's welcome, of course. Once again, thank you very much for spending your valuable time watching another one of our videos. Check out the pics at the end of this, and you can see this without these sausage fingers in your face, of course, and you can check it out in a bit more detail. All right, guys, thank you once again for spending your valuable time watching another one of our videos. I really do appreciate it. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.